What's good, guys? We are back here with my modified 2002 Acura RSX Type S. Let's jump into it. Now, as you can see here, the exterior, for the most part, looks the same. We got our Type R wheels, we got our Type R body kit, Type R badges. Then if you look up here, we have something a little bit new. M&M Honda Super Tuning windshield banner. Now, I had to wait 3.5 months for this, and it was well worth the wait. I really like it a lot. We have our, the exterior for the most part you're going to see is looking about exactly the same. Then we get back here, we have our Hks High-Power Exhaust. And as you can see, it is royally burning my replica Type R lip to a crisp. But also I changed up the license plate. Now we have Honda license plate frame. And then for the most part, the rear of the car looks about exactly the same as you guys saw last time, but you pan to the left, we now have a Odyssey PC680 dry cell battery relocated to the trunk, and it's enclosed and secured with a, not going anywhere, a password. You can see past the covers. I have terminal covers on there, but password JDM battery bracket. Now let's get to the what you guys are waiting for. The engine bay. Also, we have some zip ties, floor mats from Zip Ties Racing, Florida. And I redid Type R door inserts, and they look a lot cleaner. See over there, there's no rips, there's no sagging, there's no like stretch material. Hey, shit's with. Put the camera down for a second. And voila, guys. It's a long time coming. A lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of efforts, but this is what she's looking like now. Let me get the tripod. So as you guys can see, we've done a lot of work. A lot of bolt-ons, full bolt-ons. We've done some dress up, we've done upgrades, we've done a bunch of stuff. You guys have seen before, we got the new speed suspension bar, front strut tower bar. I mean, really good suspension piece to get. And for intake, header, and exhaust, you already know we're running the Hks High-Power Exhaust and the Skunk 2 Alpha. I told you guys that in the last one. I was ordering that stuff. Well, it's in now. And we got AEM V2 intake. No PCV going back into it. None of that. Nothing from the manifold either going into it. All that stuff's blocked off. We're officially emissionless. And next, we got the Skunk 2 Pro Series manifold. It's like a RBC, or the Type R manifold on steroids. And then the air feeding into that from throttle body, we have a Skunk 2 74mm throttle body. Port matched to, the manifold is port matched to the 74. And we have an upgraded Acuity throttle position sensor, much needed for modified Type S's and K series. It'll save you a lifetime of headaches, worry. And underneath we have disabled the idle air control valve, and we have a Carceps block off plate for that is very handy. And then valve cover from Wing King. Took my original valve cover and powder coated it spoon yellow. It's almost not even truly a spoon yellow. It's almost like a Pez spoon yellow type deal, and I love it. I think it looks even better than a spoon for the money and just for the look. Love it when homies do work for me, you know. His buddy RJ welded 2-10 A inline bungs on there for my catch can, my fittings. So we have Earl's 90-degree fittings here. We have Summit Racing straight 180s to go to that. Vibrant Performance hose going to that. And our catch can is a Speed Factory 3-filter design catch can. And also, if you can see here, probably won't because it's very well hidden. The battery relocation runs underneath the car instead of through the cabin. If you have access to a lift, you're definitely gonna save more time, and it's gonna be, I'd say, just an easier process to get it all done. And you know, design engineering gold foil tape to keep things, you know, some of the coolant lines, the gas line, the power steering lines and stuff like that, cooler fluid, because cooler fluid works better than hotter fluid. And give you guys there's our Speed Factory catch can. And for now, I am gonna tuck these lines and things like that. They don't look as amazing as they could, you know, as far as ergonomical or uniform design goes. This was just, we were trying to get it ready for HDAY and trying to get it done before, you know, 5 o'clock type deal. So I think eventually this right here will probably go underneath the manifold or something like that. I'm not quite sure. And so you can see I'm holding it down with this this yellow bungee cord. And essentially that's just temporary. It might be permanent, I'm not sure. I mean, if you see here, it's not going anywhere. It doesn't vibrate with my lowered suspension when I'm driving. It doesn't do much of anything. So the only thing I don't like about what he's got going on here, my buddy and me put it in and he zip tied everything for a peace of mind type deal. But yeah, maybe that'll work better. So it was resting on this shifter cable right there. And that's not good, because it felt like I couldn't get into third gear one time when I was coming over here. So maybe I just fixed that, we'll see. But as far as keep everything a little bit uniform. There we go. So I think I need a little bit more slack on this. Acted like it wanted to get stuck a couple times over here, but let's throw the fisheye back on. Yeah, guys, this is what it's gonna look like. I mean, this is gonna be, one day this is gonna be a K20, K24, not just a K20A2, and yeah, I'll give you guys a more close-up view of where the battery wiring's going. It's from the fuse box to your power cable there. Is going all the way underneath the car. It looks really good. But as you guys can see, that's the engine bay. And also, last thing I forgot to mention, my oil cap, I had a knockoff spoon one just because it looks cool, you know, spoon theme. But now we are legitimately going for a spoon sports theme meets a M&M Honda Super Tuning theme. And this just looks great. Blue with red. But then look at my fittings. Blue with red. I was gonna get this part here. I was gonna send these to Wing King and get them powder coated either anodized blue like that or yellow like this again. But the more I look at it, the more I like it. Because everybody does just a spoon theme, but I mean, M&M Honda Super Tuning, really legendary company. They, not a lot of people do a lot of their stuff, you know, like engine bay stuff. Like, they have a few people, but not too many, honestly. So I think these reds are here to stay, honestly. I think it just looks too good. Yeah, and one more thing, I'm going to show you guys the underneath the car. We have the inline fuse for the battery relocate. What you'll see here is this. going through the car. That's our inline fuse, so we don't fry anything, you know? That's what we're trying to do. And underneath my car, it's actually looking pretty halfway decent. Not any rust or anything like that on the frame or anything, so very happy with that. There's sway bar. It's our big obnoxious exhaust. That's awesome. Summing it up, guys, that is the new walkthrough of my car. Sorry, keeping it a little short. It's about to be sun going down and stuff like that, but yeah, much more to come. You guys stay posted. Hit that subscribe button, comment, like. If you got any questions, just let me know, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.